Hello, and another very warm welcome to Tuesdays at 2, the program where I talk about a different topic relating to executive career management each week, Tuesday, 2 p.m. at the Eastern Standard Time. Today's topic is Raise Your Career Value, Consider Further Education. You always want to manage your career. From the day you start your career, exiting university or college or high school, you want to manage your career. You can strengthen your candidacy by getting additional or attending additional education, diplomas, degrees, certificates, online courses. The list goes on and on and on. You need to strengthen your candidacy. That will put you in a stronger position when you apply for a job. It will sharpen your competitive edge, because remember, when you go into a job search, you are in a competition and you're competing against many other people. If anybody's got any comments or anything they want to talk about today, doesn't have to relate to today's topic, please put it in the comments below, and I will comment on it and answer it as we go through this Tuesdays at 2. So you need to continue your education. Don't just finish it when you've got your degree at the age of 23 or 25 or 27 or whatever. As you advance in your career, you need to continuously update your skills, and there's some fantastic opportunities available to you right now. Education is a measure of your to career decision makers when they're looking at potential candidates, when they have their candidate pool, their talent pool as they call it. They look for recent education on your LinkedIn profile and your resume. So make sure that education is paramount in your mind as you go through your career management. It's very, very important. So many people ignore it and then forget about it. So here's a scenario. If your last education was 2007, what does that tell? And you show that on your resume, you show that on your LinkedIn profile. What does that tell you? What does that tell a career decision maker at the other end? Quite some negative tones there. So you don't have to take a full degree today. You can take other courses, but continuously update your skills and make sure you put those on your resume and your LinkedIn profile. So no recent education is not good. It's a negative, and you don't want any negative. You don't want any red flags. You want to sail through with a bulk of green flags when you apply for jobs. So today there's so many opportunities. In the last few years, the opportunities for education has exploded. You don't need to attend in person now, a college, university, or private school, or any other institution. You can actually do it online. So what I would recommend you do is select some courses that you want to do, and you can Google them and find them on the university websites or the college websites or the private school websites or any other academic institution. Select the skills that you think you are short on that will strengthen your candidacy when you apply for a job. And we've all got strengths that we like to advance. They may be you may just know them from the ground level, but you want to get up to 64,000 feet and above. So look what's available. Cruise through the catalogs or the websites of all the universities, and look at certifications. Pick some particular courses that relate to you that will enhance your skill set and your candidacy. So it could be a certification, could be a diploma, could be a degree, could be a designation, something in your own profession that you believe you need to advance your career. So think about education. Education should be on your mind. And also, it's a great networking opportunity. If you're in person at a business school or other academic institution, you are going to meet some other people there that could be influential, play a key role in generating leads or helping you with your career management. Never miss out on the opportunity of meeting new people. and be very, very intriguing. Show you're intrigued in their career, and then give and then take back. So that's the part of the networking. So cruise through business schools, universities, colleges, private schools, websites, and see what is out there today. So pertinent to your career, what is going to help your career? So make sure it's not just knitting or woodworking or something. Yes, that's your hobbies, maybe, but you also need to do something that's pertinent to your career. So think about if it's an online course, if you are here in Canada or North America, think about getting a degree a degree or diploma or certificate or a course from Oxford or Cambridge. And likewise, if you are in Europe or Asia, think about one of the North American, Harvard, Wharton, Stanford, Yale, the list goes on. What is that going to tell an employer? That really wakens them up and then intrigues them, and that really does strengthen your candidacy. Or you could opt to go in person. You could do, as you're at the executive level, you can do an executive master of business administration. And one of my specialties is helping EMBAs advance their careers. But think about online and in person. Weigh the two together. How much money, the budget, the time, all sorts of different things come into play. But you get a great global brand of a university, academic institution on your resume, and that really solidifies your candidacy, strengthens your candidacy somewhat. I can tell you that one client here in Canada, he was very loath to do any education, but I managed through some coaching, persuaded him to do some further education. He went to Judge Business School, which is the business school for Cambridge, and he also did another course at Oxford, Said Business School, and that really helped him get multiple job offers. So that is the brand of a university, an academic institution. Yes, they're great universities, but it's also a great way to add to your candidacy, your selling proposition when you enter a job search. So you must show recent education, anything over 5 years. If you haven't done anything in 5 years, I would suggest you take on board looking at some education that really will impact your candidacy and make them want to pick up the phone and give you a call and discuss it further, and hopefully it leads to the interview and a job offer. So that's my take on education. You must continuously update your skills. And it doesn't have to be a full whack, very expensive degree. It can be a week's course or a 2-week course or something you do online. And the rewards, the ROI, the return on investment, the return on financial investment, the return on time investment is very, very considerable. So take on board what I've just discussed. If anybody wants a free, no obligation resume critique or CV critique, I'm more than happy to do that, give that to you. I'm just going to put my email address up here. So there it is on the screen there. Any resume or CV free 30-minute Zoom critique, I'll be happy to help you. Anybody want a LinkedIn profile audit from top to bottom? I scroll down and I say it as it is. I don't mince my words. And then if anybody wants further a whole slew of different videos. There are tons of videos on my YouTube channel, and please press the subscribe button because I'm getting very, very close. I'm getting pretty excited, very close to 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to hit that within a couple of 3 weeks. So please do me a favor and subscribe and then press the bell button where you will be notified of all future videos to come, and there are many to come. So anybody got any comments on today's topic? There's something on their mind or career management. It's you need to manage your career, and having up-to-date education is all part of that career management, all part of your portfolio you are going to present to a future employer. And if you are terminated or laid off or canned or whatever you want to call it, get written into your exit contract that you go on an academic course. It could be a swift, cheap course at another university or college or private school institution or some other institution, or it could be a full degree. So make sure that when you and then when you go into a company, make sure in your contract, your employment contract, when you go in, that if you are exited, say goodbye, you get that an academic degree or designation or certification, diploma written into your exit, your severance package. And that's happening a lot today. So make sure you do that when you are negotiating your employment contracts going out and then going in. You need to solidify your candidacy. That will really, really help you advance your career. So if anybody's got any comments, if not, I will wrap it up for today. Thanks for being online. I'm going to tell you what's next. Next week, Tuesdays at 2, January the 23rd, is mid-career. It's time for a break. Is that okay? Mid-career, it's time for a break. Is that okay? I will tell you all about that, whether it's okay or not, next week, Tuesdays at 2. Do something this week to manage your career. Perhaps it's to browse through all the extensive websites of all the universities, colleges, and other institutions to pick a course, diploma, certification, degree that is pertinent to your career and that will raise your brand and raise your candidacy. I will see you next week, Tuesdays at 2.